So if you watched our little micro overnighting adventure on the 2 titanium bikes, this is a quick tech talk through on the On1 Rocky Road. So, titanium frame, 3AL 2.5V to be precise. It's plain gauge tubing, so there's no butting on it, just to keep the price down, keep it affordable, and you know, but you still got some nice features on there. You've got a gusset, you know, really nice. Hang on, let me just sort that out. Yep, there you go. You can see that better now. Really nice welding on the gusset there. And you've got laser etched On1 head badge there, laser etched markings on the down tube, and then your Rocky Road name on there. I mean, like I say, they're straight round tubes mostly. I mean, the rear stays get a bit more shaping and a bit more curving. You can see it's got just a standard sort of pipework rear end. That makes these chain stays a bit longer at 350mm, but you're still getting triple mounts there for the proper, you know, for the specialist rack, or you've got full standard 4-point racks and mudguard mounts there, and you're getting these really neat titanium dropouts there. Really nice piece of CNC machining there for the bolt through dropouts. It'll take a 2.6 inch tyre. I mean, these AKAs we've got in, they're a 2.2, but you can see there's loads of room round there. And then you've got these lovely Selkoff carbon forks up front. I mean, huge amounts of mud clearance in there. Easy get a 2.6 in there. And they're long enough that you can just slot a 100mm suspension fork into the geometry. Absolutely no problem at all. But I've been really impressed by how well these through axle forks have ridden, even with, you know, 2 fork bags on there, because you've got the triple bolt mount behind there as well. But obviously loaded up with pod sacks for this trip. In terms of, like I say, geometry, and going back to geometry, 70° head angle and 74° seat angle, so nimble enough, and then 630mm effective top tube. So, you know, basically fairly conventional sort of cross-country hardtail geometry if you're coming from a mountain bike background, or slacker than a lot of gravel bikes. And then, of course, you've got these Selkoff carbon bars to give you a bit more leverage. You've got a decent width on them. You've got SRAM level brakes, and you've got SRAM SX Eagle transmission as well. So that's super wide range 1150 cassette on the back there. And then you've got these trucky rims, decent width, 30mm internal, so plenty of girth being put into these tyres. You've got eyelets in the spokes, and they're ready to go tubeless, and you know, if you fancy a conversion. But really, I mean, because all the bikes are hand built to order in Rotherham, you can kind of choose the finishing kit you want on there to a certain degree. But these Vittoria AKA tyres, I mean, basically a cross-country race tyre, but they work brilliant with the sort of gravel bike packing stuff. Just enough grip, but really fast rolling. But, you know, you can have a chunkier Panaracer on there if you want, or, you know, whatever Planet X having at the same time. Again, you can choose different seat posts, different saddle, different bar, different grip. These have got foam grips on. You can go for a more knurled sort of mountain bikey grip, and different stem length as well if you want. So the complete package can be tailored to, you know, within the limits of the On1 buyers, the On1 bike builder. You can get a really sort of well-spec'd custom bike out of it. And typically for On1, the prices are just ridiculously good. So that's the quick tech talk round for the bike, for one of the bikes from our little gravel adventure. Obviously, have a look at the Titus Gold Rush. Have a look at the Titus Silk Road, which is the higher end version of this bike. Similar kind of geometry and stuff, but some really nice features. So that's on the end of the micro adventure. So make sure you watch both of those videos. But anyway, thanks for watching. Click for notifications. Give it a thumbs up, like if you could. That helps the video get shared. Massive thanks to Planet X for loaning us the bikes for this expedition, letting us test them, and for supporting this little video feature. Massive thanks, as always, to my Patreon supporters who pledge a small amount every month to help support the channel. So if you really like what I'm doing, please consider joining them for the price of a cup of tea and a biscuit every month and help the channel grow. But for now, I've been Guy Kesteven on Guy Kes TV, talking about the On1 Rocky Road.